All right, welcome back. We're up to 325 or six. RealCopStoriesVideos.com. Look them up, please. All kinds of stuff. I'm trying to recap all of them. I got gang shootings where they ran over a poor young kid after they shot him and dragged him down the street until half his body was ground down. That's gross. Don't look that one up. That's pretty sad. I got a guy that tried to change his TV set, and the drunk driver took out a telephone pole or a power pole and went down the antenna line and blew the TV and this poor guy away. So look that one up. So top step detective now, and I got a brain thing here. What was the title of this one again?
Sex at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. They're all moving together here. Okay. We're doing a surveillance squad, and we're following people, narcotic people. We're doing some intelligence for different agencies to see what these people are up to. And so we had a guy that we're looking at, and so we picked him up in the morning. He lived in a few miles away from downtown, and he met a lady in a Chuck E. Cheese, and she had a kid with her. And so we met there, and we want to see who he meets with, and no license plates and all that stuff. So they meet at Chuck E. Cheese, and they go inside. So we're all secreted all over off the street. A couple of guys in Chuck E. Cheese watching his car. Okay, so we're all set up, and we're just waiting. Then one of my guys goes, "Hey, anybody's information, there's a car over here in the back of Chuck E. Cheese, and there's a couple there having sex." Okay, this is like 11 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so of course, being a bunch of deviant people, you guys go, okay, and now I see my guys, you see one of my guys getting in a lot, drives through. Oh wow! And another car goes in. My lady officer goes in there. Oh, I can't believe this, because they're up there just. And I go by, of course, and I look at them. I mean, they're parked in the outer parking area. You have all the cars. Then you have a perimeter fencing, and they're in the back facing the fence, in a tinted windows. But she's facing the opposite. He's the driver facing that way. She's facing this way. They're having sex in there, and it's trying to get So and of course they're over there having sex, and the guy's car's over here, and the guy that are watching the car can kind of go back and forth while what's going on. Okay, so we thought, that's interesting. Okay, fine. So we about maybe an hour, and of course the couple that was in there, they're done. They're done in a few minutes, and they get in their cars and they go off. Okay, fine. And everybody, and the guy that's watching the car, our suspect's car, goes, "Oh, that couple is having sex, just left." And you hear guys on the radio, "Oh, we're not seeing anything. All you can see is two people kind of on top of each other, but you can't see anything." But hey, when you're bored out there, 8 hours, anything, excitement. Okay. So they come out, they kiss or whatever, and they separate, and she goes away, and we follow him, and we know where she is, and a couple of my guys follow her a little bit to see where she's going. She goes to a house, and they note that. Just pretty much intelligence gathering for a unit that wanted to see what this guy was up to. A couple days, we go another case, low-key stuff, come back 4 days on the same guy. This time he drives out to Riverside, which is another hour or so from where he's living. And we're out there following him, and he goes to a Chuck E. Cheese, and she shows up. So obviously they're a couple. Okay, the thing is, he's married to another lady, so he's having an affair. But we don't see anything. But then again, we're not watching 24 hours a day. I'm sure they have a meet by themselves. Every time we've seen him, it's been his lover, and her kid. So I probably just meets her to whatever, and then they separate afterwards. So they're in another Chuck E. Cheese out there. So we're all set up. This time my lady detective says, "Hey boss, you won't believe this. There's another couple over here having sex in the parking lot." What? What is with Chuck E. Cheese? Okay. So of course I have to drive in there because I'm in supervisor. I gotta make sure she's telling the truth. Yeah, right. Okay, sure. So the same thing. They're over there in the back, and and this time they're facing each other, and I don't know. You can't see very much, but it's the fact that they're doing something. Obviously, they're humping away, so to speak. And so it's like I'm on the radio going, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe this." Okay, so then they're in there 5-10 minutes, and they separate, and they go off their way. It's just weird. We're like, what's going on here? And then our couple comes out, and they give a little hug and a kiss, and they separate, and it's weird. That's it. They go away, and we followed the guy a couple more times, and we identified some places he lived, and apparently it was a bigger case than we could handle, because in a couple days, actually about a week of this, the feds called, and they wanted to take over the case because they had some interest in him. We didn't know. We were just there to note stuff. And when they take over, that means there's something here. We don't know what it was. I don't want to know what it is because we don't have the right kind of. They even told me, you don't have the right kind of clearance to know what we're doing. but we have enough clearance to follow him around for 3 or 4 days and note everything he did. But we don't have a clearance. But actually, that's probably true because this is more stuff than we're involved in. So we don't really said, oh, fine. So their team came out one day and we put him on the car and we just left and we just kind of went. I told my guys, we're just worker bees. We're told, and we just go off and do it. So that was it. A little short story. And Chuck E. Cheese, weird. Okay, had 2 different places, 2 different people. They weren't the same people, obviously, with 2 different couples having sex at Chuck E. Cheese. Really weird. So, to this day, I see a Chuck E. Cheese, I just smile like, wonder if anybody's having sex in that parking lot. Anyway, so you never know, man. And anyway, I'm sorry to make it to you before the lady turns off. I know I had this in the back of my mind. By the way, on the second one, they got done. Remember now, I had guys inside watching my suspect and his girlfriend. These people had sex. They got done. They came out of their cars. They walked in. Okay. Then I hear we're telling the people inside that we had people are coming in and had sex in the parking lot because all this is going on. We're bored. And then, like 15 minutes later, here come the couple that's having sex out with each had a child, and they're walking we saw them. They're walking to their cars, the people that had sex, and they left. And I almost forgot to tell you this. So what they did was, does Chuck E. Cheese have a babysitting service or something? Or maybe they had friends, but it looked like we didn't see that when we got there. Apparently they left their kids in there, whether they're supervised or not, went out in the parking lot, had sex, and then went and got them and left. Well, that's pretty nice. I mean, if you forgot to check that part, I forgot about that part. It was like, whoa, that was nice. Well, I guess we don't know. I've been to Chuck E. Cheese, my kids were monsters, little munchkins, but we always made sure we were with them. But maybe they had a party they were going to, they dropped them off. Who the heck knows? But they got a little nooner here, a little quickie, and off and running. So, hey, whatever. Anyway, so I'll let you go on that one, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.